Joining us right now is Tim Watson, our go-to guy for all things law, and we've also got Kelsey Broadderick, the family attorney at MGW, and Tim's partner in legal expertise. We're so excited to have you both here. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, hi.
Thanks, guys.
Hi,
Great
yeah,
to be here.
Absolutely. So, Kelsey, just starting with you, let's jump right in. What advice do you have for parents kind of navigating cases during the holidays? Because obviously they're coming real fast.
Yeah. So family law is tricky because it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. The biggest thing we tell people is just to communicate. I mean, people can kind of get blinders on with co-parents and following a court order and doing all that, but there's often a difference in what visitation looks like during the holidays.
Yeah.
The kids are out of school, there's different, timelines, so communicating, making sure you know what the plan is for both co-parents, that can help it run smoothly.
Communication's key.
It is.
Yeah. So along with that, even with a court order in place, can parents kind of agree to adjust that visitation as needed? How does that work?
Yes, they definitely can. So whether you have a temporary order, you're in the middle of litigation, or you have a final order, parents can agree to something different as they need to do to fit their needs and their children and their schedules. As long as both parties agree, we typically suggest you put it in writing. The parents can do whatever might fit best for that holiday. I mean, someone might be traveling this year and they don't do that every year. Someone might get sick. I mean, again, that's why the communication is key. So yes, they can agree to do something different that year if they want to.
Yeah, and sticking with this theme about communication, sometimes attorneys have to step in when the communication is a little bit off. Is that true, Kelsey?
That's right. I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, that's kind of what we're here for. And so when one parent maybe has those blinders on and just wants to follow a verbatim court order when it might not be the most reasonable that season, that's where we step in. And this is all seen through the lens of what is in the best interest of the kid. And we might have to be the ones to intervene at that point and help achieve that goal.
What is maybe one piece of advice, one key piece of advice you would give to folks who are co-parenting or divorced parents who are going through the holidays this season?
I usually tell my clients to co-parent the way you want to be co-parented with. And so communication, considering the other person and their schedule, civility, and most importantly, I think most parents have success when their kids are at the forefront. When you have those goals in mind, it makes the whole rest of it a whole lot easier. So that would help quite a bit.
It's a very Christmas theme.
Yeah.
Do unto others.
That's
Do
right.
unto others.
That's
love.
right.
That's
Golden
right.
rule.
I'm curious about when parents split and share custody, does the court often use like a one-size-fits-all approach for visitation, or is it specific to the different families and their desires and needs?
Yeah, they do often do a one-size-fits-all. So Washington County and Benton County have what are called standard visitation guidelines. And those are very helpful. When parties can't agree, those are kind of a stock set to get people through. They dictate the holidays and what that looks like. And often those are great and there's no issues. But again, family law is just not one size fits all. So occasionally there needs to be a tweak. I mean, some families don't celebrate Christmas. Some families don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Some families travel, some don't. So the visitation guidelines are a great backup. It doesn't mean that you guys can't agree separately to do something different that fits your family better.
Sure.
Right.
And I mean, this is a great case to make for why folks would reach out to attorneys, reach out
That's
for people
right.
at MGW. Would you agree to that, Tim? How do folks reach out to you if they've got
Absolutely.
questions?
They call us, they come in and see us, they email us, any way they can.
Yes.
Give us a call. This is what we do. And this is what Kelsey does. Kelsey's our family attorney, and
Yeah.
she's here to help people that are dealing with stuff just like this.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for
Yes,
joining
thank you
us,
guys.
especially during the holidays when I know family things can get tricky. So
Sure.
this is
Right.
a great time to reach
Time to
out
start
if you find
planning, for
yourself
sure.
in
Yes.
need. Yeah, for sure.